Hey, what's up?
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, what's your name?
Josias Stevens.
Stevens, huh? I heard about you people.
Oh, you people. Okay.
So something like that.
All right.
That's cool. Where's your girlfriend at? I don't see her with you.
I ain't got one. I don't have a girlfriend currently. I ain't got one, man.
You ain't got one. Talk to me, man. What's going on, man? Why you ain't got no girlfriend? What are you, 29?
Oh, man. I'm about to be 22 this year. Talking about it's the beard, huh? No, man. I ain't got a girlfriend, man. She's not with me right now, so to say. I'm not looking for one. I just broke up with my ex. And that was last year, so now it's a new year, so I'm about to be 22.
New things, huh?
New things, man.
New things, new beginnings.
New beginnings.
Okay, that's cool. What happened with your last one?
It just didn't work out. I moved out with her, actually, toward going into our third year. So, kind of opened some, I don't know how to say it. How do I explain it? Shed some light in my life, made me realize who I don't want to be with, so to say. Made me realize that maybe I'm not meant to be with, or maybe I'm not meant to live with somebody at such a young age. Some people can do it, some people can't. But yeah, that's just the basis of it. We got to see how each other really lived, and yeah, we realized that it wouldn't work out. But it took two. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not saying it's mine, but definitely took two. So that's something I got to realize and learn from. But now I'm just dating.
What was like the biggest change?
Living with her?
Yeah.
Getting to realize who she is, how she acts at home, how she acts when she comes home. It's a lot different not seeing that person every day versus like, oh, if I'm texting you back and forth, if I'm texting you back and forth, I don't know how you're at. I don't know how you are at home. I mean, you just texting me, but it's a little different when you get to see them face to face every day. So, I mean, it was just realizing what she didn't do, what she did do, what I actually realized what I did do, what I didn't do. I had a PS4. She bought me a PS4, which was a big mistake. So she got to realize what that was like.
Right.
So I don't think she'll ever do that in the long run ever again to do whoever she's with. So
right.
Yeah.
The big mistake on the PS4. Okay, so thinking back about your last relationship, right? What are 3 things that she would say about you off the top of her head? Good or bad? Let's just start with good. 3 good things. About you only, not the relationship. Just you. What would she say? Hey, how's your size?
Probably say I'm a genuine person. I don't know, man. I'm nice. I'm honest.
Nice, huh?
I'm nice. I'm honest. I don't know. Let me see, what else? That's nice, honest. I can't really think of anything else.
All right, let's say bad things. 3 bad things. They just, bad things.
Bad things. I wouldn't listen. I'm really stubborn. I wouldn't listen.
Listen like what?
I remember when we first started dating, she was feeling a type of way. She was feeling some type of way about me going over a certain female's house, and
a female friend.
A female friend, right?
So you believe in female friends?
Yeah.
So a man can have a female friend.
Hold on,
I just wanted to know. Hey, my bad. We jumping the gun. How I know the answer? All right, let's go.
We're gonna get there. Hold on. She was feeling the type of way about me going over a certain female's house, and she asked me not to do it. But I did it anyway. I didn't do anything with her or anything.
Right.
But I'm just, and that it looks like, we don't know if he did anything or not, but I did it. I'm just saying. But she asked me not to. I did it anyway. That's just one major thing. I just didn't listen. That just, I'm stubborn like that.
So back to the female friend thing. Yeah, we kind of jumped past that. It's okay. Cool. So yeah, so this whole female friend thing. So yeah, you believe that a man can have a female friend and everything is good. It's not gonna go past a certain level.
That's a.
I mean, you were in a situation and it obviously didn't go past a certain level, and you were with a female friend. So.
Right. I mean, that's just me. I ain't saying that. I ain't speaking for every guy. I'm saying that's me. But if
so, your girl had
my girl. What's that?
Your girl had female. I mean, your girl had male friends that she would go and hang out.
She had male friends.
That she would hang out with.
I don't know if they am. I don't know if anything happened. I'm not.
Do you think?
I don't think anything happened. But I do. But what I do tell every girl I end up being with is, if you mess up, you mess up, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna find out, and I'm not gonna go snooping around because I don't have insecurities, but I do trust whoever I'm with regardless. And if somebody breaks that trust, I'm not gonna not trust the next person I'm with. So
right.
I'm not gonna give that next person a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna trust whoever I'm with. Don't play me like a fool though.
Right.
Because I'm not a fool, you know what I'm saying? Don't play me like a fool though.
Right.
I'm not gonna if what goes around comes around. I believe in karma on something heavy. So
right.
I'm not gonna go snooping for something I don't want to find. Eventually it's gonna come my way and I'm gonna find out, and then it's gonna lead you in the past. So that's just how I look at it. I'm not speaking for every guy.
Right.
I think if you have a strong mind to not cheat on whoever you're with, then you can take that relationship really far. But to me, I think it's pretty weak-minded for somebody to fall into that trap of, oh, maybe I could do this and get away with it. Nah, karma will always be there, no matter what you say. You can be superstitious, you can be whatever you are, but karma is a real thing, I believe. I'm not superstitious, but I have had my fair share of karma, and it's not pretty. But
right.
Yeah.
So, question.
Okay.
Late night. Let me call my girl real quick. You call your girl. Hey, babe, what you doing? Over here at Frank's house. We up here watching whatever, Walking Dead. What's going on? Oh, nothing, babe. Just, saying what was up. Frank, stop. Frank's over here just joking. He know I'm on the phone with you. He just be playing. But we're going to finish this movie real quick. We're going to call you right back.
Oh, I'm knocking on the door. I'm at the door already. Yeah. Playing what? What you playing, Frank? Yeah.
Not good?
Yeah, you late night. That's a whole
wait, let's just say 9. Let's keep it fair. Let's say 9. 9 is late?
That's if the sun is down, then you messing around.
How late were you with your female friend?
How late was I? I wasn't overnight. I wasn't there till like sundown.
Not until sundown.
I wasn't there till like sundown.
Time. Man, I don't know what the shoulder struggle means. You don't want to say what's going on.
Okay, to be honest, I don't remember. But
I remember
when I was living with. I can give you an example. When I was living with my current ex, she was out until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't text her. I didn't say anything. I was up in I was up in bed, and I heard her come in, but I was like acting like I was asleep, Right. And then I heard her come in. I didn't say anything. I don't know. She was trying to be quiet, but then she wasn't. So it's kind of like she didn't really care. And then I brought it up like a few weeks later, and then she wanted to act. She wanted to try and flip it on me like I was the bad guy. She was like, "Whoa, how come?" When I came in late that night, how come you didn't text me or call me and see where I was that night? And I'm like, what? Why were you out that late anyway? I mean, yeah, I could have texted you, but I'm going to let you make your own decisions.
Right.
I'm going to allow you to make your own decisions. I'm not going to control you. I'm not going to say, hey, come home, what you doing? That's not me.
Is it not wrong for her to feel like, wow, you didn't even check on me to see if I was okay?
It's not. She could feel like that, but I'm saying like she's trying to put aside the fact that she was out till 2 or 3, and I told her if that was me, she would have been flipping lit. It would have been on some other stuff. She would have been blowing my phone up. She's done that with me before. I mean, I've been out with friends till like 12, and that's when we weren't living together. But she would blow my phone up because I wouldn't respond back. Right. What you doing? Hey, hello. That the whole y'all blow the phone up.
What is the y'all blow the phone up thing? I don't know.
They blow the phone up.
Who is they? I just want to know who we're talking about.
Okay, not just females, but some guys would blow a phone. Some guys would be blowing females' phones up. Females would be blowing a man's phone up.
What do you call that?
Just blowing. I mean, in a way, it shows they care. But then, if you know your girl, if you know your man, they probably have some insecurities, and then that they can say, "Oh, I don't trust the females out there." Like, you don't trust me. Like, I think you just don't trust me, because it takes two to tango. I can never stress that enough. It takes two to tango. Like I said, you make your own decisions. If you mess up, you mess up. We're all humans. I'm not saying if I ever mess up in the future, I have. I'm not saying I've cheated, but I've messed up in the sense of like not listening. If I mess up, like if I ever cheat, then I fall into that trap, like that weak-mindedness I was just speaking about earlier. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's something that people can learn from, though, and you just need to trust whoever you're with and give them a chance. Let them go off and do whatever they need to do. I mean, you're not,
Speaking of doing what they want to do, we spoke off camera before about this. Just wanted to know what you felt like saying on camera. Your girl comes home, hey, Frank, it happened,
Right.
I love you, it was a mistake. I know I really don't want I really want you. What do you do? What are we doing?
My gosh. Oh, so she was with Frank.
She was with Frank. The male friend. The male friend.
And, she finally realized she wanted to be with me.
After
she was just with...
After.
Oh, dang, it's got dark. After she just was with him, I mean... Like I said, if I haven't touched it yet, if I haven't touched it yet,
I mean, we talking fresh out the game. I'm saying. I mean, we didn't even hit the showers. We lost. It's basically we lost the game, head down. You know what I mean? I got to tell Coach.
If I've known this girl, as soon as details we left out, you know what I'm saying? If I've known the girl for a long time, then yeah, I could. If I see myself with her and she's in her 20s like I am, I know what she's doing. She's getting it all out of her system.
Right.
Because that's exactly what I would be doing. That's exactly what I am doing. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'd give her a shot. I'd give her a chance. But I'd have to express to her now, knowing that I know she has guy friends that she messed around with. I would express to her how I felt about them and what I would expect from her going forward. And that's all I can do. I can't control her. I can't take her phone. I can't delete. I can't block any. I can, but I'm not. I'm not going to.
Right.
Because I want that person to make their own decisions. If they realize that they really want to be with me, I'm gonna give you my time, and I'm gonna expect your time in return. And I'm not gonna do anything wrong on your behalf.
Wow.
So,
I mean, how old are you again? Because people don't really...
I'm going to be 22 this year.
22 this year. This is a 22-year-old man saying, if you cheat on him, hey, I'll wipe it clean and we'll get it right.
Bye.
Wow, that is amazing. And you don't have a girlfriend. That's crazy.
I do not, man.
Wow. So, okay. Say that you got the right girl. What is the right girl? Top 3 things. Make or break.
Top 3 things.
Top 3 things.
For me?
Mind, body, and soul. You choose 1 of 3.
God dang, man, you gonna put me on blast like
got
that.
2.
God dang, man. Well, I want somebody who's compatible with me.
What does compatible mean?
I want somebody with the same sense of humor.
The exact same sense of humor.
Same sense of humor. Let me see what else. Yeah, man, she has to have some type of sense of humor. I mean, you know, if I'm gonna like tickle you, I can't have you swinging at me or not. You know, like because that was my last one. She would.
So you had like a Monique type.
Yeah, she was like.
Or you want a Monique type? Somebody to joke with you and have a good time. The like, Monique type.
Like, I'm trying to have fun. Like, I'm not trying to. I don't know. Yeah, somebody with the same sense of humor. Let me see.
Sense of humor is one.
Somebody who likes to work out, because I do like to. I was an athlete in high school, so I'm just attracted to a fit. I'm not saying. I say I wanted to try to.
Let's fix some words. Yes.
That's just who I am. That's who I'm attracted to. I mean, if you can be any size you are, but as long as I think working out helps build character and helps build some sense like of, how do you put that?
It's your words, not mine.
How do you put it, man? Come on, man. Let me see. It can help deal with those insecurities I was speaking about. If you know what I mean, I'm trying to find a word for it. But if you like to work out, then you can have a sense of self in a way. Like, oh, I'm trying to better myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to make myself feel better about who I am. So that's just definitely. I mean, that's something I tried to push on my last ex I was with. Mm-hmm. It didn't work really, but she would tell me some things. She would tell me about the insecurities that she would have, and I was like, no, you know, if you worked out, if you want to go work out with me, we can go work out or sometime, you know. Mm. But she didn't really want to. I was just like, well, maybe that would help, but it didn't. She didn't take my advice. See where I'm at now. Right. And that's what. So working out, you know, being fit, feeling good about themselves, having confidence is what I'm looking for. Having a confidence, and that's two. So what I say, one,
confidence and sense of humor.
Sense of humor and confidence. Let me see. In a way, down to earth. I haven't like to have a conversation. You know, here and there. I want to just sit there and actually speak with you, and I don't want you to get upset over my opinion. I'm definitely not going to get upset over your opinion. Right. It doesn't matter who I'm with. I got a homeboy that I talk to. Me and him click. Like, so in a way I'm not with him. He has a girlfriend, but I'm saying, right. You know what I'm saying? Me and him click, and it's like, that's just who I like. Like, if I can talk to you, then we can take it to a whole another like level. If I'm talking to a female, and if we're talking and we're actually having a genuine conversation, then I'm actually learning who you are, and I'm gonna respect who you are. I'm gonna respect your opinion. I'm not gonna get mad at your opinion because that's just who you are. And you know, I'm not saying I would hope you wouldn't get mad at my opinion. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So I mean, what is it?
Down to earth.
Down to earth likes to have nice conversation. Here and there, you know, I want to hear your thoughts on certain you know, situations. This is who I am.
Pause real quick.
Oh, you should ask me three qualities.
Three qualities. Gotcha. All right, a little brief intermission. So we have the three qualities. Wow, I don't really think you're gonna find too many girls like that. So
yeah.
I mean, well, you can. I'm not gonna say you're not, but so you find the three qualities. That means you get married.
It's a long. I mean, hey, you know what? If it works out.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. Let's play black and white. That's yes or no over here. Yes.
If I find the three qualities, yeah, I can. I see it. I can definitely.
So you can see. All right. I checked off marriage. So you believe in marriage?
I do. Yeah.
What does marriage mean to you?
Ooh.
Yeah, curveball today.
Ooh, yeah, I believe it's
male friends and female friends.
Ooh, man, dang dog.
How does that change? So do things like in like a regular relationship, does that change when you get married?
Okay,
or
so
like, how does that work?
I believe that if you have friends, I believe you can have friends, but once you get married, I believe that we need to have some married friends.
Swingers.
Yeah, no. I'm
okay.
selfish. No,
selfish.
Whatever's mine's mine.
Gotcha.
If you have a friend at work, if you're at work and you run into a guy that's run by your office or whatever, it's like, hey, me and my wife are going, you've been knowing him for 2 months, you've been working there, and say, hey, you want to go out? Me and my wife are going out, you should bring your husband. Cool. I respect that man because he acknowledges the fact that she's married and it shows that he cares about his relationship also. To where he's not just like, hey, you want to go get some drinks? It's me and you. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you acknowledge the fact that I'm here. And a lot of relationships forget that in a way. They forget to bring their significant other into their friendships because they want those friends to know, hey, I'm with this guy. I like being with you guys. I like hanging out with you guys, but I want you guys to know that he's also in my life in a major way. So don't think that you can just step in here and think it's gonna be all good, you know. So yeah, that I'm going to if I'm gonna ever have friends being married, I'm gonna have married friends, you know.
And you're how old again?
22.
22 years old.
That's just mine.
Yeah.
My parents have been married for, I don't even know, they've been there for a long time.
Right.
Never broken up. Fresh out of high school, then from Chicago. So they're in their 50s, about to be in their 60s, so realizing how that affects someone my age, it's like I've seen a lot of young adults my age going through parents being divorced, so you're always going to look up to your parents regardless. So you're going to, it's going to reflect on you. I think I've seen it reflect on people my age. So me, I just want my marriage to last as long as my parents' marriage have lasted. So
that's a lot of words.
I don't. One part of this. I'm trying to get it out. I want my marriage to last as long as my parents' marriage has lasted.
a real tongue twister.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah. But, speaking of tongue twisters, oh yes, kids. Oh
my goodness.
You got kids? Yes, no, maybe so.
No, I do not.
On the way.
No.
Okay.
No children.
Nothing. Okay, so a girl has a kid. Oh, don't look down. They got it. It's on camera. A girl has a kid. Hey. Frank is still Frank.
I don't like Frank. Frank's everywhere I go.
Yeah. Frank, he's still around here and there, but just not really like that, and I really love you. No?
Wait, are you saying, I'm just saying, I don't like Frank.
I don't like Frank. All right, cool. Are you saying, hey, I really love this woman, fuck Frank kid, I'm going to help raise him?
Oh.
Not your kid. Somebody else's kid. You're 22 years old.
So it's Frank's kid saying this.
It's Frank's kid. Not your kid.
The thing is,
it's been 2 years. Had him in 19.
Has Frank been around like that? Has Frank not like has he been with the kid? Like is he there?
A weekend daddy.
He's a weekend.
Weekend daddy. Every other weekend.
He's giving every other weekend.
Every other weekend he sees his kid.
Every other weekend. I'm gonna talk to the man because I want to see where he stands. I'm not saying I'm going to step in and do his job. But I'm not gonna let the kid just grow up without a figure in his life, a father figure, but a figure in general. If the kid decides he wants to look up to me, I'm going to like I said, I'm going to speak to the biological father. I'm going to let him know, hey, your kid's showing interest in such and such, such and such. Would you like me to introduce that to him, or is that something you want to speak to him about, or is that something you want to take upon yourself and, you know, do on your own? And whatever answer that, whatever that leads to, whatever answer he gives me, I'm definitely going to respect it.
Right. But you are willing.
I'm willing. Yeah. Yeah.
2 kids. Two different baby daddies. Frank and Bobby.
Frank and Bobby. That was Bobby.
Frank and Bobby.
Oh man, Bobby.
We got Frank and Bobby. You love her. So you thought you did.
Oh damn.
She brought it to you. Hey, you know, his brother is actually Bobby's. It's not Frank's. I got 2 different baby daddies. I love you. What are we doing? 22 years old.
I ain't got my kid.
You don't have a kid at all.
I don't have a kid with
you don't even have a kid at all.
Dang. Oh, Jesus. I mean, man, that's all I can do is just do the same thing.
But you'll be willing. You'll be willing. 22 years old, ladies and gentlemen. This is real life. He's not, listen, he cannot make this up. You see the honesty in that smile? Look at the conviction in that eye wipe.
I had a bunch of crust there earlier, though. Man,
wow.
I don't have a kid yet.
You don't have a kid yet.
I got these 2 kids running around my house. Or my whatever, apartment,
whatever.
And she's saying, she claiming she loved me and whatnot. Sheesh. Yeah, you gonna put me in a tough position. I don't even know about that one. Look. Man, like I said, I probably just have to do the same thing, man. I don't even know. I'm not gonna give up on a child. I'll do it for the child.
You wouldn't do it for the relationship.
In a relationship, yeah.
I mean, because
in a relationship,
because the kid at some point doesn't matter if you're not happy in a relationship, or do you feel different? Have you ever seen your parents argue?
Yeah, I've seen it, and I've more heard it because they're discreet about it. They don't want their business. They don't want their kids to see that. You know, that's something I'm thinking about though. Is 2 baby daddies. That's just something. Like, I'm between that. I'm not. You know.
Right.
I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes, but.
Right.
If I love the woman, then I love the woman, and if she's willing to bring her children around me, that's saying something about her, and she's saying she has trust in me. So, like I said, if they're looking up to me, I'm gonna express it to their father, and I'm gonna let them know. Look, kids asking a lot of questions about such and such. I really think that this is something that you should discuss with him about. If you don't feel comfortable about it, I'm definitely willing to enlighten him. Right. You know, so I'm always gonna be. I'm there for anybody that's willing to listen, and yeah. So that's just me. That's just who I am.
Gotcha.
It's a complicated topic in a way.
Well, it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just how I would respond to it if I really loved the woman. So.
Well, I mean, you're 22. You know, most kids wouldn't
they wouldn't
take care of a kid, little brother or sister. You know?
I mean, I got 3 nephews, so.
Right.
I mean, I've been there with all 3 when they were an infant. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying I took care of them. I'm not saying I had to step in my brother's position. He's loyal to his wife, retired from the Marines, so he's definitely a role model in my life. I look up to him right after I look up to my father. He's been married once. Mm-hmm. So has 3 boys, so I was there with all 3. And they look up to me. Right. I remember I was cooking, and I had my sweats on, and my sweats, I got a kind of a big butt. Ask my friends.
I wouldn't.
Not
ask.
you. I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't ask anyone.
You know, I was cooking, and it was my jeans, and my 3-year-old nephew was he was looking at me, and he goes, "Uncle Jojo, your pants are falling." And then my family got quiet, and I was like, and then he's like, "Put your pants up, put your pants up." He kept saying it louder and louder. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And everybody's like, right. You know, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." And they're like, "See, they look up to you," and yeah, they copy what I say, so I definitely have to watch what I say.
Right.
I can see me taking care of a child. I mean, I've been there since they were first born, so I've had to change their diapers. I mean, I haven't been with them. I haven't like taken care of them for like a whole month, so I wouldn't know what that's like. But I definitely can see me coping with that.
Right.
So, yeah. But
So it's not, well, I'm gonna interrupt her sometimes.
no.
Thinking about it, it sounds like you had like a really good positive male role model system in your household.
Yes.
Is that safe to say?
Yes, of course.
Thinking back, if you didn't have that, do you think you would be where you are today?
Probably not, but I'd still have the same mindset, being positive. So I would probably look for an alternate. What's the word? A decision, an alternate decision for a certain situation that I would. Right now, I would think, oh, what would my brother do? What would my dad do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have them in my life, I'd probably look for I'm gonna look for a positive outlook on this situation. So I wouldn't know what the outcome would be. I wouldn't know what that what's the word? I wouldn't know what I would think of in a certain situation because I'm not there. But all I know is that I'm forever going to be me, and yeah, I'm just positive. I mean, but you do what you gotta do to survive. So yeah,
Sounds like life is complicated.
You know what I'm saying? Only 22, man. You can't think about everything. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, this is definitely only part one of this series we're having right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm forever here, man.
So I mean, part one we covered relationships, a little bit of family, and a little bit of backstory. So if someone was like, "Hey, I just got out of a bad relationship. I want to start fresh. I want to start new," what is the first thing you tell them to do?
Oh man, I'd probably ask them. How long? It depends on how long they're with that person. If they're with them for years, I'd probably say, you know, how old are you? You're my age, probably. I'd say look around, shop around, shop around. You know what I'm saying?
Like a car.
I just settle, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you just got a relationship. Definitely shop around. There's one out there for you. There's multiple. I think when people say there's one out there for you, I think there's multiple ones out there for you.
So you believe in having multiple women?
No, I'm just saying there's multiple.
You like the setup though for that one?
No, man. Yeah, I just think that there's multiple ones out there for you. There's, it just depends on who you vibe with more and who you definitely see yourself with, and you just gotta take a leap.
Right.
You know, you just gotta take a leap with that one that you've been with. If it didn't work out, then you know it wasn't really meant to be. But yeah, I mean, shop around, man. Don't rush into the next one.
Calm down.
Calm down. No, don't rush to the next one. You 22, 23, man. You know, just, you know. I know when you walking out with your girl and whatnot, and you see another female walk by, you like, damn, like, she bad. You know, like,
right.
Like, oh, damn, like, you know, like, it's weird.
Right.
Like, you know, it's happened. You're like, damn, like, she bad. I don't want to see what I'd be with her, but you know, I'm with the one I'm with right now. But it's weird how you don't how nobody wants to recognize you when you single. When they're in a relationship, they're like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, really, you gonna show up after I get a girlfriend? You gonna show up after the fact? You know what I'm saying? Just because I got this vibe or around me, like, oh, he's probably like, he looking good. You know what I'm saying? He dresses a certain way when you single, a certain way you dress when you were in a relationship. Yeah, man. I just don't. I can only share my experiences with somebody that has just went through a breakup and found out that their significant other wasn't meant to be with him. And if they want to take my advice, then they take my advice. If they don't, I'm happy to share with you. If you ask me.
How could they ask you? What's your Instagram? All that stuff is gonna be on the bottom of this.
Man. So my Instagram is at Joe Young Prince.
Spell it out, man. You know
Joe
people
Young.
can't spell.
Joe Young. You gonna ask me? It's Joe Young Prince. JoyoungPrince.
There we go. And that's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What's up, Facebook, man? Give them everything.
Facebook, Josias Stevens. JosiasStevens. And then, I got a Snapchat, and it's called They Call Me Joe. It's weird, they, and then it's weird.
Yeah, the swinger thing. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up, man. Part 2 coming soon. Thank you again for showing up, man. It is what it is.
I'm here,
sometimes.
Sometimes it ain't what it seems. It ain't always what it seems.